Hey y'all, Socks in the garden here, and I just wanted to show you guys a quick update on my mangoes. Let me just move the papaya out of the way. You know, I just realized I did not label the papayas. So I've got 4 different papaya plants, and I'm not sure what varieties they are. Oh well, I guess we'll figure that out when I get fruit, right? Anyways, here is what I wanted to show you. This is my lemon zest from seed. So I just had a really yummy lemon zest mango that I really enjoyed, and I liked how cute and small the mango was, so I decided why not try and grow it. So I just washed it up and then cut the flat end, and it was kind of tough, but I opened it up and this is the seed. The seed came out this weird little coating thing. It looks like one gigantic bean, but it'll be fun to grow this little seedling and see what happens. And I know it'll probably take quite a few years before it actually fruits, but you know what? I've been growing citrus for 4 years, so I think I can wait a few years. So I planted the seed, and I'm really happy with the growth that it's put on, and I don't know, either I'll let it continue to grow or I'll graft something onto it next year. But this is a lemon zest from seed. Also, let's see, here is my orange sherbet. Look at that. Some nice growth this year. And oh my gosh, if you guys have never tried an orange sherbet, that thing is delicious. I paid for a box of mangoes from Florida this summer, and I was lucky enough to get an orange sherbet. And that thing just solidified the fact that I want to baby this plant and ensure that it becomes my very own orange sherbet tree that produces yummy fruits in the future. This guy here, our Namdak Mai, this was the very first one that put growth on over this year. So there wasn't any additional growth, but the growth that it did get has, you know, solidified, I guess you'd say. Whereas this new growth is getting more solid. This stuff is good and solid. So I hope that the rest of the new growth on my mangoes solidifies a bit more before the winter really sets on. Sassy Love didn't put any new growth. Did try to, you know, make some babies. So now that those are gone, tear those off. But yeah, no additional growth on that. The lemon meringue didn't really do anything either. And it is kind of interesting too, because remember I use like 3 different types of soils. So the soil mix on my orange sherbet and my Namdak Mai is different from this soil mix for the CC Love, Sassy Love, and the lemon meringue. So I wonder if that has something to do with it. I mean, that is kind of coincidental that these 2 didn't put on any additional growth. Kind of weird. And then, moving on, this was my cac mango, the one that I did not top because I wanted to just see how it grew without me topping it. However, if it does end up getting too tall, I'll end up topping it for sure. Now, let's look. We've got Honey Kiss. And you know, it's really weird to me that there's no actual soil in these things, but I got all these weeds. Is that really from the worm castings that I threw on top? That's just so bizarre. I don't know. Because usually, I mean, I've been growing in pots for the last 4 years, and weeding has never really been an issue because most of the mixtures I use don't have a lot of weed seeds, so this is kind of odd that my mix that only has, you know, peat moss and perlite and whatnot, and no actual soil, would be the one with all the weeds. That's so bizarre. But anyways, Honey Kiss, look at the growth on that. So you can see there were 2 little branches that shot up. Kind of short growth, but growth nonetheless. This one here is my Siatong, and she didn't grow any new branches, but she did put out a shoot and try to make some baby mangoes. But you know, we're not gonna try to grow those. So hopefully she'll put on new growth now that I've pulled that off. And this is really weird, all these weeds. Anyway, this one is M4. So M4 did put up a shoot. Makes it kind of lopsided because it didn't put out any other ones, so just this one left shoot, but it's a nice, healthy, strong branch, it looks like. Over here is, I want to say it's my peach cobbler. Yep, peach cobbler. And there are 2 branches that came on that one. So that is nice. My Kathy did not put any new growth. Dwarf Hawaiian did put on some new growth. Creme Brulee put on some new growth. That's got 2 branches, yay. Little Gem's got 2 branches that shot up. And this must be Cotton Candy. Yep, Cotton Candy also had a little bit of new growth. So it's very interesting how they made short little branches. M4 had a longer shoot. Orange Sherbet had longer branches, and of course the Nam Doc Mai. But anyways, I'm just happy that there was some growth. Oh, no, here was the main reason I wanted to show you. This is Pickering. Pickering did not do a whole lot as far as growing upwards, but look what it did do. Is that not crazy, you guys? I mean, I guess there's a reason why they say that Pickering is the good insurance mango. Oh, this teensy weensy little thing, and it made a mango. Isn't that just crazy? So we're gonna, I'm tempted to see how big it'll get, but that probably would not be a good idea. So I'm gonna do the right thing, as much as this hurts, and taking it off. But it was still cool to see. But we want all the energy to go up here, and hopefully I'll put on a lot more growth in the next season.